Enjoy the next video.
Okay. So let's say if it's you, so then the sentence formation is te los he dado.
Perfect.
Is that?
That's
and if it is
accurate.
And if it is you, it won't be le los, it will be se los, because le and los you replace that with se.
Right.
So se los he dado. That is
Se los he dado would be I gave it to her, or I gave it to him, or even I gave it to them. Also possible.
To them, that kind of like, yeah. Okay, so I think this is the one-line summary from last lesson. If I have to put everything in a
we're gonna take a look at that right now. Okay.
Okay.
Remember. Okay, so here you have the pronouns for the singular. Remember, actually, even though this is on the right, these come first.
Yeah.
So notice.
Objeto indirecto, will be first. Yeah.
So one thing you're gonna notice here is like they are pretty much the same, except for the exception of him to him, her to her, etc. Right? So basically, it doesn't matter when you say me or to me, or you or to you. They're pretty much the same.
Yeah. So just for the example I gave the books to you, or I gave you the books. Exactly.
Okay, remember also, so remember this. First, you're gonna place the person or object indirect object pronoun, as we call it in Spanish, and then you're gonna place the direct object pronoun. So that means the thing that affects the verb, right? Or the thing that the verb is putting emphasis on or applying on, yeah? Right.
So in my example, let's say they is you, so the indirect object, so los, whatever that los thing is. He dado. So a is the pronoun for the direct object, and dado is the verb. So
yes, exactly. Exactly. We're gonna take a look at some of these sentences. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, when this is explained like this, it's a little bit confusing. But I think when you start reading or using this, it just becomes natural. You don't even think about that. For example, first of all, you won't need to use indirect object pronouns all the time. As a matter of fact, not all the verbs use this. Okay, so for you to use one of these le or se or whatever, you need a verb that requires this. For example, give, because you always give something to someone.
Somebody, yeah.
So most verbs just use the direct object now. So you're gonna use me, te, lo, las, etc., right? Okay. For example, here you only have objeto directo, as we call it in Spanish. So me oyes?
Yeah.
Do you hear me? Me oyes? ¿Has visto al gato? No lo he visto. I haven't seen it. Lo, el gato, yeah?
Okay, so here, he visto is the direct object pronoun with the verb, kind of.
Yeah,
here.
Lo is the direct object here, lo. Yeah?
Lo, okay.
He visto is the verb.
He visto is the verb, okay. Yeah.
Okay, this is another tricky thing. In Spanish, so the problem is in English you say like, give it to me, I saw her, right?
Just one quick thing. So here, has visto al gato. So the law is related to the al gato.
Exactly.
And has visto is he visto. Okay, so me.
Yeah, has visto would be have you seen? He visto, I have seen.
I haven't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, as you notice, we dropped the subject pronoun. So you don't really need to say tú or yo. This is why I really make you work and swear, with the verbs, because we usually drop the subject, okay? Because the verb is enough. But you have to master the verbs. So Spanish is all about the verbs, okay? Okay, another example here. Tengo coche, pero lo uso muy poco. So notice here I use lo to talk about car.
Okay. Lo is the car.
And uso is the verb, yeah? ¿Son nuevas las puertas? No, pero las han pintado. Son las puertas, ¿sí?
Okay, las puertas las han pintado.
Okay. Now, as I told you once, there's something that happens with the le thing, is that many people mix them up. So, for example, this sentence here. ¿Ves a Juan? No, no le veo. This should be no lo veo. But many people are going to use le when they talk about person. Even though it's direct object pronoun, they're going to use le because they think, okay, it's a person, I have to use le. But actually it should be lo. But then again, it's just accepted because it's a very common mistake. So now you will never hear a native speaker using le or les to talk about a thing, because usually le and les or se is about a person, but it should be about a person receiving something. But then again, this is difficult, because they are very similar. So, necesito diccionario. ¿Me lo dejas? So, lo.
Okay, lo.
Okay, so basically, the indirect object pronoun, objeto indirecto, so we call it, is always talking about a person or an animal or someone alive, basically. So, for example, ¿qué te han preguntado en el examen? So, ese perro no anda bien. ¿Qué le han hecho? So, le is talking about the door. ¿Ha ido Luisa al médico? Sí, le ha dicho que está bien. So, le is talking about Luisa.
Luisa, yeah.
Okay. What is gonna happen many times, also in Spanish, that you're gonna reduplicate. So even though you're mentioning the person, you're gonna use this pronoun before the verb, especially with this le. And this happens a lot in this kind of questions, like you start, have you asked Carmen? So in Spanish, you're gonna place this le.
Okay, so le is the Carmen again here.
Exactly.
And ask is have you asked? And
Exactly. So le has preguntado a Carmen. And this is what I told you about. So lelo becomes celo, lelos become celos, and lela becomes cela, and lelas become celas.
So
Why?
anything lo, los, la, las, if it is preceded by a le, it will become se. Kind of.
Exactly. So the le or les beat is gonna be se. Why? Because lelo means stupid in Spanish. That's why. So celo. Okay, we're gonna use lo. So the lo bit in English could be translated into many different words actually. So lo could be talking about an object that is masculine. So for example, el perro, el coche, el teléfono. But it could also be talking about a topic you mentioned before. So the thing I mentioned before was something like that. For example, ¿sabes que Chávez está muy enfermo? Sí, lo sé. So this lo means the whole thing. Chávez está muy enfermo. Okay?
Okay.
So basically it's it in English, yeah? No lo entiendo. Ahora dice que no quiere estudiar. So lo is talk about the fact that he doesn't want to study.
Yeah. Okay, so the law is totally no quiere estudiar. So that is the law. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna see that this lo law is used a lot in Spanish. Many times it has a few different meanings. So for the time being, we're gonna stick to this meaning. So it could be it could be him, it could be her even. Okay, it depends. So you should talk about a noun that is masculine single, or something mentioned before, or a situation, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. I think this one is the same basically. So, for example, Felipe no es argentino. Claro que lo es. Of
Yes.
course he is.
Is, yeah. So lo is here lo is Argentino. So he is okay.
Yeah. Sara no está casada. Sí, lo está.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, basically, lo is like so you're gonna use it to refer the thing or the whatever you talked before.
So it can be anything masculine or anything kind of.
Yeah, or it could be even an idea or a concept you mentioned. For example,
Yeah, like
here.
no quiere estudiar. So here the concept is he doesn't want to study or something like that.
Exactly. Pareces cansado. Pues no lo estoy. So this lo means cansado. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's practice. So here we're just gonna use one pronoun. Okay. Either direct or indirect. So lo, le, whatever you need. Okay. Remember, when you only use one, you're never gonna use se. You're gonna use le or les instead. Okay.
Okay.
So, for example, ¿conoces a Manuel? Sí, lo conozco. I know him.
So, besa mi hermana. So, have you seen my sister?
Can you see my sister?
Yeah. So, sí, lo veo.
Mi hermana.
La veo. So, from hermana and sister. Yeah, la veo. Yeah.
Okay, this should be la veo, but I must admit many people are gonna say le veo.
Le veo.
But this is actually incorrect. But then again, this is a common mistake.
I see. Okay. Traes el periódico. Sí, lo traigo.
Yes, I bring it.
Yeah. Nos llamaste anoche. Sí, no lo llamé.
No. So, did you guys call us last night?
Okay, so we lost then actually, like because.
Us, you guys.
You guys, okay.
No, I didn't call you guys.
You guys did.
So, do you guys call us?
Yeah, so it is vosotros, the equivalent of that here.
So, nos llamaste. Oh, sorry, this is actually singular. Nos llamaste anoche. So, did you call us last night? Yes, I called you guys.
You guys.
Sorry,
yeah.
no, I called you. Sorry, no, it's not yes, it's no. Sorry, no, I didn't call you. I didn't call you guys. So us. So us would be you guys.
Yeah. So this pronoun is about whom we are kind of like here it is you guys. So
yeah.
So this is kind of for the nos part.
Exactly. So us would be the object of vosotros. So vosotros is subject. Us is object. Yeah. And llamé means I called.
So here, let's say ayudas a tus padres. So did you help your your
do you present?
Do you? Okay, yeah. So help your parents. So here it is like so the thing will be so the pronoun will be for the parents kind of. So see see los or
los ayudo.
Los ayudo, yeah.
But then again, many people might say les ayudo.
Okay.
So many people are going to use les when they talk about people in general.
Okay.
But it should be los ayudo because they're not receiving anything, so you help them directly, yeah? So, ¿me oyes?
Okay, so may I, yes? So did you hear me, kind of?
Do you, present?
Do you, yeah. Present, yeah. Do you hear me? So, sí, I hear you. So, sí, te oigo.
Te oigo. Alto y claro. 7.
Okay. Te ha invitado. So, this is past, Juana. So ha invitado te. So sí, te ha invitado. not te. So it is, yeah.
Okay, remember you're answering the question.
Yeah. So see, I invited Juana. So see, law because Juana is.
Wait a moment. You're getting really confused here. Okay. Let's talk about the question. Te ha invitado Juana. What is Juana? Juana is the person being invited or the person inviting?
Oh, okay. So I think the person who is inviting, his name is Juana here.
Exactly. Juana is the person inviting.
Okay. So
and who is being invited? You, right?
You, te. So it will be just te here. So see, te. So I invited him. So no, it's.
Wait a moment. So the question. What does the question mean in English?
So did you? Did you invite?
No. It's not you. Okay, this te. Remember, this te is the object. It's not the subject.
Okay.
So it's not you before the verb. It's you after the verb in English. All right.
Okay. So the question is like, did Juana invite you or invite
exactly.
you?
Did Juana invite you?
Yeah. Okay. So see. So it is ha invitado. So Juana invited me, kind of. So that's me I invitado.
Exactly. Sí, me ha invitado. Perfect. Okay, this is important. Okay, remember these me, te before the verb. They are not the subject. They are the object. They are what you would place after the verb in English. Okay.
Yeah.
This is what is gonna confuse you a lot because in English it's the other way around. In English you say like I look at her, for example. I look at her. In Spanish you are gonna say something like her. I look. La miro. And this is gonna take some time to get used to, but it's a matter of practice. As everything.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, me vieron tus padres. Okay, vieron. So did you see?
No.
No. Me. So me. Okay, tus padres is your parents. And vieron. So it's in the like imperfect. In past and
past
imperfect.
Definido, yeah.
Definido, yeah. So vieron, so you saw, kind of. And
so what's the question in English? How do you say this in English? Me vieron tus padres.
Yeah. So vieron is kind of the equivalent of ustedes, ellas kind of thing, and me or me. So did I see your?
No.
So
you're falling for it again.
Yeah. So,
think. What is vieron? Okay, what is the action? I mean, okay, vieron is to see, right? And we talk about the past.
Yeah.
But the question is, who is seeing who?
Okay. So did your parents see me?
Correct. That's it.
Yeah. So,
you're getting confused because you're thinking English. You can see parents is at the end of the question.
Yeah.
So you're thinking like, did you see you? No, it's actually the other way around. Did your parents see you?
Yeah.
This is what I told you. You have to be careful about that.
Yeah. So I think I'm comparing with the previous statement. So they are invitado Juana. So did Juana invite me? Or like something like that.
Exactly.
So yeah, they was you, not me, you. And here me is did your parents see or saw me?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. So it's like saying your parents saw me. Your parents.
Yeah.
Okay. So me saw your parents. Me saw your parents. Something like this. It sounds weird, but this is how it works.
Okay. So here it is. No, they didn't see you, kind of. So no, te
vieron. Of course.
Yeah, this is a bit tricky, kind of. It just needs in the brain. It kind of takes a little. Has arreglado la impresora.
Fix. Arreglar means to fix or to repair. Yeah.
Okay. So here it is has arreglado. So
we talked about this. So what is
Yeah,
la
yeah.
impresora? Any idea?
Impresora is
Printer.
printer. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so have you fixed the printer, right? So here, this is the question. So ask arreglado. So no. Okay, so the printer has not been fixed or anything. Okay, so the printer is la here. So no la arreglado.
No la he arreglado.
Okay. Te ha llamado Alberto. Okay, let me try to make sure. Okay. Llamado Alberto. So Alberto, did you call te? Meaning
Did Alberto
did
call?
Alberto call you? Kind of. Okay, so is okay. So sí, yeah, he called me. Or Alberto called me. So sí me ha llamado.
Exactly. Sí, me ha llamado. Okay, something you can notice by now is that the subject in Spanish could be placed before or after the verb.
Yeah.
Okay, and in Spanish it's not about the order. It's not like in English where you say I like the cat likes me. No, in Spanish it's all about the verb. So if you have to take a look at the verb, and you say, okay, for example, here number 8, vieron. So you say vieron, you might think, okay, they saw. But then you have to say, who are they? So you have to spell exactly.
Okay, so okay, nos han llamado. Okay, so han llamado. So they called, and nos is did they call us? Kind of.
Did they call us? Exactly.
Yeah. So no. A ustedes. Okay, no han llamado. So they didn't call us. So us will be here los, kind of like no. So us is nos, no os, kind of. So no us. No. Okay. Han llamado. So no. Ustedes, no, they didn't call us, right? So
you answered the question, okay? Remember.
Yeah, I'm answering.
So my question is, did they call us?
Okay, yeah.
So you're answering this question. So you cannot say us again because you're talking to me, okay?
Okay. So no, they didn't call
you
guys. Okay, so
and notice here you have ustedes.
Ustedes, so it will be then. So loss or like.
Okay, when you're talking in a formal way, when you're using usted, ustedes, remember it's like you're talking to him or to her or to them. Okay, so it's like you're talking to them. Okay, so how you say them in this situation?
So if it is so vosotros will be kind of the equivalent of like the os.
Okay, let's go back to the okay, so notice here usted is going to be lo, la or le, right?
Okay, yeah.
And ustedes is going to be los, las or les.
Less, so it should be less here then because it is.
Okay, it could be less. Many people would say a ustedes no les han llamado. Personally, I would say a ustedes no los han llamado because this is the direct object pronoun. But then again, many people are gonna say less because the difference between a direct object pronoun and indirect object pronoun is very subtle. And not many people know about that. But then again, 12.
Okay, so me diste en la ópera, que se asking. So visit.
Not visit.
No, viste sí, kind of. So,
Sí.
Yeah, sí.
Past,
yeah.
So,
yeah, viste es en la ópera. Okay. So, but here it is me viste. So, did you visit?
No, it's not visit.
See, sorry. Did you see me in the opera?
Correct. That's good.
I'm not sure if is it. Okay. So and I am answering. So no, usted. Okay. So no, I didn't see you, kind of, right? So no te vi, kind of.
Okay, no te vi. This is correct actually, but you are using usted, so you have to make it formal.
Oh, okay. So no le vi.
Okay, lo vi or le vi. Okay, both are not actually correct. Lo vi would be even better.
Okay.
Okay, 13.
Okay, so has comprado las velas. So have you bought?
Candles, velas, candles.
Candles, okay. Okay. So no, okay, no. So las velas will be just last year, kind of. Las he comprado.
No las he comprado. 14.
Okay, so this is again the two pronouns. Os ha visto has given. So ha visto is like.
Okay, what is alguien? This is the important thing here. Alguien.
Okay.
Any idea what alguien means?
I know alguna vez, but alguien.
Alguien means someone.
Oh, okay.
So, did any.
Okay, so ha visto alguien. So os is so the apostrophe part here. So okay, and no, ha visto nadie, and okay, so. Okay, so.
Okay, what is the question here?
So
this is the past, yeah? Did alguien? What is alguien? Remember?
Yeah, alguien is someone, you said. So.
Okay. In English, when you have a question, you wouldn't say someone, you would say anyone, right? So did anyone? What else?
Okay. So did anyone see you guys, kind of?
Perfect. Correct.
So no. Okay. Ha visto nadie. So they didn't.
No, but okay, nadie. This is another important word. What is nadie?
Okay. So no one, kind of.
No one.
So they didn't see no one. Like.
No. Careful.
Okay.
This no one. Okay, this is your problem because you can see no one is at the end of the sentence. You think.
Oh, no one did see us or something like
exactly. That. Nobody saw us.
Us.
No,
okay, yeah.
Nobody saw us.
Okay, nobody saw us. So us is nos, kind of.
Of course. Yeah, I know why you get confused.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking English, you're thinking like this us have to be after the verb. No, it's actually before the verb. And the subject is after the verb. Okay, why do we do this in Spanish?
Yeah.
We do this for emphatic purposes. For example, it's like in English when you say, it was me. So this, it was me, in Spanish you would say, fui yo. You see? So I just place the verb fui, yo. And you don't need to say it. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you notice, but we don't really have this word in Spanish, this it. It does not really exist. Okay, I mean, sometimes you translate as lo or la, but I mean, it doesn't really exist a word like that in Spanish. I mean, because in Spanish you can the place of the subject can be empty. For example, in English, when you talk about the weather, you always say it is raining, it is sunny. Yeah. In Spanish, you don't say that it doesn't really. You just say llueve.
Yeah, okay, raining.
Hace sol. Hace buen tiempo. You just place the verb. As simple as that. So, one more time. ¿Os ha visto alguien? No, nos ha visto nadie. What does this mean?
So, nos ha visto nadie. So, no one saw us, kind of.
Okay, nobody saw us. Okay, so notice something. This is another difference from English. In English, probably when you went to school, you learned a rule that said you cannot use double negative, right? In Spanish, you have to use double negative. So notice you have no and you have nadie.
Nobody, okay. No, nobody saw us.
So it's like no, us, has, seen, nobody. Okay, so this is the word by word.
Yeah.
I know it's a little bit confusing, but you get used to it. But anyway, the key is no nos ha visto. No nos ha visto.
No nos ha visto, okay. Yeah, nos ha visto nadie, yeah, and saying nobody again. Kind of, yeah.
By the way, you could also say nadie nos ha visto. That would also be correct. Okay. Nadie nos ha visto.
Okay.
But if you place nadie at the end, you're gonna need this no. No nos ha visto nadie. 15.
Okay, so let me. Okay, has llamado a Cristina. So here, Christine, like, did Cristina call? Like.
Careful. Look at the verb.
Okay, llamado. So.
No. Okay, not this one. The other one. Us.
Oh. Okay. A asa. So did you call actually?
Did you call Cristina?
Yeah, and here, okay, has llamado.
Okay. Another important thing you have to notice. In Spanish, when you talk about a person, you always need to place this preposition a. Okay?
Okay.
So this is a preposition that basically means to or toward, but you're always gonna use this a before a person. Anyway, so has llamado Cristina? Did you call Cristina? Or have you called Cristina?
Yeah. So
no,
I didn't call her. So no, it will be la kind
Perfect.
of. Like,
Perfect.
Yeah, no.
That's it.
Okay.
I didn't call her. Cristina is her, so la. No la he llamado.
Okay. Les han invitado a ustedes. Okay. So han invitado is you kind of. Did you invite? Ustedes is.
Okay. Did they invite you guys?
You, yeah. Did they? Yeah.
So notice this han invitado.
Yeah,
we don't really care who they are. We mean if you were invited. In English, this kind of thing you would say something like, "Were you invited to the party?" In Spanish, we prefer to say this they, like this. So you're gonna notice like this: han invitado, han robado. For example, I've been robbed. You're gonna say me han robado.
So here the les and the ustedes is the same.
It's the same. It's exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing. So so did they invite you, kind of, or something like that? Said yes, they invited us, right? Like that should be the thing. So sí, nos han invitado.
Voila, sí, nos han invitado. Perfect.
Yeah, it takes some time to kind of get the brain.
It takes time. It takes time. Don't worry. This is just practice. Practice makes perfect. Okay, now we're gonna replace what is underlined. So, for example, number 1 here we have dijiste a Pedro la verdad.
Okay.
So, le dijiste la verdad. So,
Okay,
le would be a Pedro. So notice here we use le. Why don't we use lo? You might think, okay, why not lo? If Pedro is a man, is him, right? Because you have this, la verdad. So this is what you said. And this is to whom you say something, yeah?
Okay,
so can you see? That's why we use le and not lo.
Okay, so in this case, the question is, did you did you say Pedro the truth or something like that, right?
So did you tell to Peter the truth?
The truth, yeah. Okay, and yeah.
So did you say to Peter the truth? Basically,
yeah. So dijiste is the verb in the past. So for you.
Okay. So you said, yeah, dijiste. Okay, so this is why you need to master the verbs, because if you didn't know, like you might be, okay, where is you? ¿Dónde está tú? I cannot see in the tú. It's implied in the verb, okay?
Yeah. Okay, so dos, okay. Trajeron las flores a Lucia. So trajeron is the verb indefinido, and trajeron is in the ustedes kind of form.
Actually, trajeron is ellos. But here we don't really care who they are, okay?
Yeah, so ellas, ustedes kind of.
Exactly.
So okay, so trajeron. Okay, las flores is the thing, and a Lucia, so to Lucia kind of. You bring the flowers to Lucia, something like that. Okay. So here it will be okay. Okay, so dijiste, so trajeron,
So trajeron, what verb is this? Trajeron. What is the original verb? What is the infinitive?
Traer.
Traer, to bring, right?
Yeah. So okay. So and las flores is kind of the
flowers. Yeah.
So it is las trajeron.
Okay, I'm not talking. Okay, you have to replace a Lucia, not flowers.
Okay.
So Lucia is a person. Yeah.
Okay.
She's the person who receives the flower.
Okay, so then it will be le.
Exactly.
Right. So le. Yeah.
So le trajeron las flores.
Las flores. Yeah. Okay.
Le trajeron las flores.
Okay.
And then again, why not la? Because if I say la trajeron, it would be like they brought her. It doesn't. I don't really want to say that. I want to say they brought her flowers.
Our flowers, okay.
Okay, so
they brought her flowers. Yeah.
So people are not carrying her. It would be like, if I say la trajeron, would be like they brought her, like physically.
Yeah, they brought her kind of, rather than they brought her flowers.
Exactly. So number 3, regalé bombones a las niñas.
So regale bombones. So here also, so regale is the indefinido for me.
So I gave as a present. Yeah.
I gave or gifted. Yeah, right. Okay. Bombones a las niñas. So a las
bombones,
niñas.
chocolates. Yeah.
Chocolate. Yeah. So a las niñas is the kind of
the girls.
Yeah. So okay. So here it will be less.
Perfect. Yes.
Bombones. Yeah.
Le regalé bombones.
Bombones. Yeah.
I gifted them chocolates. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we use this regalar. I think in English you don't really have a word like this. So regalar is to give something as a gift. Why? Because regalo means gift, so present. Yeah. So regalar is the verb. Yeah. Okay, 4.
So, conte el chiste a mi no iba. So
chiste is a joke, yeah, like a funny story.
Okay. And conte is the verb again in indefinite me. So Amino Hiva, so it will be le again here. So
Le conté el chiste, of course. Le conté el chiste. Perfect.
Okay. Servieron a los chicos la sopa. So servieron again is the indefinido for ellos kind of thing. So and a los chicos, so les servieron la sopa.
Les sirvieron la sopa. Perfect. So notice here, basically most of these you're gonna say le or les when you talk about him, because you have something else. So here, for example, you have las flores. Here you have bombones, chiste. Yeah. So notice you're gonna use le, les with these kind of verbs like bring or tell or serve. You know, these are verbs that take two objects. Okay.
Okay.
That is another one. This is the one. Yeah. So number 6 is that.
Yeah. Dieron, so again, definido for ellos. Dieron dinero a Felipe y a mí. So okay, so it will be us now. So us will be nosotros. So nos dieron dinero.
Nos dieron dinero.
Okay,
7.
so devuelto Rosa el libro a ti.
So devolver is to return an object.
Devolver, yeah. So a as so it is you can like ella kind of thing. So Rosa el libro, Rosa the book a ti. So did okay, so a ti is to you kind of. Yeah, so me
you
okay, so te ha vuelto Rosa.
Yeah. ¿Te ha devuelto Rosa el libro?
Yeah.
¿Te ha devuelto Rosa el libro? So did Rosa give the book back to you?
Yeah, devuelto, so return.
So devolver is to give back.
Yeah. Volver is return. So
no, but this is devolver. Okay, devolver we use it for an object. Okay, it's like to give something back.
Okay.
Or to return an object. It's not like to return to a place. No, this is like to give back. Okay. So devolver.
So, he devuelto a Julio el anillo. Okay, so here it is a Julio, so return to Julio kind of here. So I return to Julio el anillo kind of. I think that's so it so a Julio will be to him kind of. So law or le. So le he devuelto el anillo.
Yeah, I gave him back the ring.
Very.
Yeah, le he devuelto el anillo. I gave him back the ring. Nice.
María ya ha escrito a sus padres. Okay, so ha escrito. So so he wrote a sus padres is kind of their parents. So okay, so that will be here less. So María y les ha escrito.
Ya les ha escrito. So María ya les ha escrito. Maria has already written to them.
To them, kind of, yeah.
10.
Okay. Has dado las gracias a tu prima. So a tu prima, that is the thing. So has dado, so have you given las gracias a tu prima? So to him, kind of. So te. Now, a tu prima is to your prima is
cousin.
Oh, cousin. Oh, okay. So it will be le actually then, because so le has dado las gracias.
Exactly. Le has dado las gracias. 11.
Laura mando besos a mí. So Laura and a mí is me. So Laura me mando besos.
Like this. Yeah? Mandar is to send, and besos is kisses.
Okay.
So Laura sends me kisses.
Yes. Okay.
12.
Tengo miedo a las arañas. What is arañas?
Arañas, spiders.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, I saw it somewhere. Okay, so tengo miedo. Okay, a las arañas. So les tengo miedo.
So notice many times you're gonna use le, unless when something starts with a, like a mí, a Julio, because you're usually gonna use this a before a person or a living thing, like arañas.
So, actually, like anything, any line or any sentence with two objects, one has to be really careful on the subject, the indirect and the direct pronoun, who is receiving, who is giving, kind of like the verb is.
Luckily for you, not all verbs are like this. So these are a few verbs, like they usually are like give or receive or send or give back. These kind of verbs, or to send, or to have, blah blah blah, All right. Now let's bring it up a notch. We're gonna use now both of them, which means you're gonna use now se.
Okay, because le law will be se law.
Exactly. For example, we're gonna write. So here you have, has dado el correo, Gloria. So here you have the verb.
I understand this correct. So has dado. So did you give el correo the letter?
Yeah, I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay. So this is the verb, right? Wait a moment.
It's dado.
So has dado is the verb, right? Can I? Wait a moment. Now. So has dado. This is the verb, right? El correo. This is what you This is what you give, and this is the person receiving the letter, right? So this is this. So you're gonna change the subject now, because now it's you.
I gave,
So yo he dado, no? Before was you. So tú has dado, yo he dado. Se is gonna be Gloria. So the person receiving it. And lo is gonna be el correo. You see?
Okay.
So notice, first you're gonna have indirect object. So it could be se, or it could be me, one of these, Then you're gonna have the direct object. So direct object means the thing you are receiving, or you're giving, or you are sending, and then the verb. In this case, you have two verbs because this is like the compound. Okay.
Okay, so has devuelto la grabadora a Carlos. Okay, so sí, se la he devuelto.
There you are. Sí, se la he devuelto.
Okay.
La grabadora means recorder, by the way.
Okay, recorder.
And devuelto, what is devuelto? You remember?
Return back.
Return, give back, yes. Number 3.
Okay, so le has dado las raquetas a Anita. Okay, so he dado is the end. So Anita will be se, and las raquetas is las. So no se las he dado.
No se las he dado. Perfect. So raquetas is rackets, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
4.
So le has prestado los prismáticos. I don't know the meaning, but
prismáticos is binoculars.
Oh, okay. Prism. Okay, from Prism, I think the name comes. Okay. So has prestado is he prestado.
So prestar is to lend, yeah, lend.
Yeah. So okay. So sí, se los he prestado.
Se los he prestado. Perfect. Now it's way easier, right?
Yeah, when you kind of get the feel, kind of, yeah.
Le has regalado tu ordenador a Javi.
Okay. So sí se tu he regalado. So
yeah, el ordenador lo. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
So sí se lo he regalado.
Yeah.
Easy, yeah.
Well, yeah. Once you kind of get the feel, it's yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a matter of practice.
Yeah.
When you do this like 50 times or 100 times, it just becomes second nature.
That's because for you are not really thinking.
Yes, because I said this kind of sentences like trillion times.
Yeah, same for me. If I speak in English, I am not going to think
exactly. This is like everything. I compare learning a language like driving. So when you learn how to drive, you have to think about the gear, the first gear, second gear, the pedals, But once you know how to drive, you don't even think about that. It becomes automatic. Yeah. This is kind of the same.
Even for my mother tongue, since I don't speak it that much, I have to think a little bit kind of when I speak, because I don't speak it every day.
Yeah.
So I try. Yeah, it's kind
of. This kind of grammar stuff is something. It's something you learn by exposure, basically, by a lot of repetition.
Exactly.
Like, of course, I have to explain how it works, but mainly what you need to do is to master this by doing it a lot.
Yeah, repeating.
You don't really need to overthink. You just need to get that feeling, and that's it. Because if you are gonna overthink, this is a direct object, indirect object, this is feminine, you will just go mad.
Yeah, just think.
Exactly. What you need to do, just practice until it becomes natural. So, for example, here, le has dicho a Juan que necesita el coche. So, le is a Juan, yeah?
Okay, le has dicho a Juan.
And then, here you're gonna have a full sentence. You're gonna replace, which is que necesito el coche.
Okay.
So, sí.
So period. So dice que al también. So sí, then so le sí se then so this can be law here because
law. Yeah. Let's break it down. So what is se? Se is Juan, right? I think that one is clear, right?
Yeah.
So what about law? What is law? Law is all this.
Necesito el coche. Yeah.
Exactly. The whole concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how it works.
Yeah.
So sí, se lo he dicho, pero dice que él también.
Pero dice que él también. Okay, so again, this will be law necessary.
Okay, in this case, law would be el coche.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Number 2, dos.
Okay, so sabes que me voy a Colombia. Okay, so no sabía. Okay.
Okay, in English, probably you would say something like, no, I didn't know. Okay. But in Spanish, you will have to say, I didn't know about that.
Okay. So then it will be law.
Yeah. So what does law mean here? What is Colombia, exactly. Well, actually, the whole thing. Que me voy a Colombia.
Yeah, voy a.
So me voy a Colombia. What does this mean? Me voy a Colombia.
Will you go to Colombia?
I'm off to Colombia. I'm living for Colombia. Yeah.
Okay. Boy. So the verb is ir. Yes.
So hopefully in a few months you might say this like me voy a España. Adiós.
At least by the end of this year.
Goodbye. Me voy a España. Os quedáis trabajando, yo me voy de vacaciones.
Okay. Okay. Angela dice que tiene mucho dinero. Okay. Hace money. Es cierto. Okay. Okay. Something else. Okay. So this will be the mucho dinero's part. So lo es here. Yeah, pero no, and then this is Angela, like the equivalent, like.
It's the same actually, the same thing.
So no, okay, not much money, but
law. Okay, so what is law talking about here? Okay, let's break it down. So
the first one is the dinero part, right?
Actually, it's not only dinero; it's the whole thing. The whole que tiene mucho dinero.
Okay, so did you have money?
So Angela dice que tiene mucho dinero. She has a lot of money. Is that true? ¿Es cierto?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
It is. Lo es.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like it.
Okay. So lo parece. So parece is the parece, like seems like.
Exactly.
Okay.
Pero no lo parece. 4.
Okay. Sabe papá que necesita dinero. Okay. Que necesita. Okay. So sabe. So lo sabe. Yeah. So.
So he knows.
Yeah. Pero dice que se lo pidas a mañana.
Wow, perfect.
Yeah.
That was perfect. Okay, let's break it down. So lo sabe, so he knows about the fact that you need money.
Yeah.
But he says, dice que, so now the new sentence, you ask about
mother.
it, lo,
to
your mother, say.
Yeah, actually, when you break it down, it is easy. But when you are doing it on the fly in your head, it just takes a little bit.
Yes, I mean, I think you get the hang of it by now.
Okay. Okay, no entiendo. So no
Exactly. No lo entiendo.
Okay.
So what does lo mean? So I don't understand this. I don't understand that thing. Or that situation. Yeah. So what don't I understand? The next thing. This thing that is coming. Yeah. So all this.
He ofrecido ayuda a Tere. So okay. So
you say le, yeah, le.
Yeah, le he ofrecido ayuda a Tere. So okay. And pero no so
this one is a little bit tricky.
Okay. Pero but not
okay, do you know aceptado?
Accept kind of.
Accept.
Yeah.
So what did she accept?
The help kind of like.
Exactly, help. So it's la ayuda, so.
Yeah, so la ayuda is la. Yeah,
exactly.
So la. Okay.
Okay, so here the first one, no lo entiendo. So lo means the whole thing here. Okay, so the fact that she didn't accept my help, blah blah blah. Yeah. So I offer her a Tere. So le means a Tere. And notice here I repeat twice. So I say le and then I say a Tere. A Tere, sorry. By the way, Tere is short for Teresa. Pero no lo ha aceptado. So, no ha aceptado la ayuda.
Okay.
6.
Tú no eres actriz. Claro que. Okay, so eres actriz. That is the thing. So lo.
Exactly. Of course I am. Claro que lo soy. So lo means The whole thing. The fact that I am an actress.
Yeah, actress. Yeah. Pero no. But I don't know nothing kind of.
Okay, careful again. Here the subject is at the end of the sentence.
Okay. So there's nothing.
Okay, this is quite common in Spanish. We do this inversion thing for emphasis.
Okay, so sabe nadi. So nadi is kind of the subject here, and sabe is no, which is the verb kind of.
So nobody knows it, right?
Yeah. So then it will be low again, kind of. Yeah.
So tú no eres actriz. So you aren't an actress.
Of course
I am, but nobody knows it.
Okay.
And notice how I place nadie at the very end. Pero nadie lo sabe.
Yeah.
We do this a lot, by the way. Get used to this. For example, a big difference from English. So in English, imagine you call someone, or you ring the bell, ring, and someone say, "Who is it?" So, who is it in English? You say, "Who is it?" You're gonna use it. But what is the problem in Spanish? You don't really have it. It does not really exist. So you're gonna say, "¿Quién es?"
Yeah.
¿Quién es? So who is? It could be, yeah. And in English you're gonna say, "It's me." Not in Spanish. In Spanish you're gonna say something like, "Am I?" Soy yo.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're gonna do this inversion kind of stuff, yeah? Soy yo. Why? Because you want to put emphasis on the yo. Yeah. So that's why you do this, yeah? This is quite common in Spanish, by the way. Or for example, it's her. Es ella. It's not me. No soy yo. Yeah. Very, very, very common in Spanish. Okay, 7.
Okay. Juan y Lola se han casado. Okay, han casado. That is the verb. And okay, so
Juan and Lola got married.
Yeah. So
notice this se here is a reflexive thing. Yeah.
Okay. Se han casado. Okay. So
it's casarse. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So nunca imagine que they didn't. So I can't imagine and never imagine that they got. So here it will be again low, right?
Because here we talk about the fact that they got married.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So law here is the idea,
the fact that they got married or something.
Exactly. So notice law doesn't have to be a noun. It could be like a concept or a fact.
Yeah, as you said, like an idea or something that happened or something.
So we're going to use this law to refer back to something mentioned before or something you just talked about. Okay, 8.
Okay, so se ha muerto Momo. Okay, se ha muerto.
So this is again reflexive. Morirse.
Morirse, died.
To die.
Died, yeah. So, okay. And Momo, okay. So ¿cuántos? So sentir is, I think siento is from sentir. So ¿cuánto lo siento kind of, yeah. So yo quería mucho. I wanted a lot.
Not really. We're gonna talk about this now. Okay. So here we talk about Momo. Momo, I suppose, is a dog. Okay.
Oh, okay. Momo
let's say lo.
Okay.
So lo.
Okay.
Okay, let's break it down. So cuánto lo siento.
Yeah. Okay.
Why did I do that? All right. Lo and lo, right?
Yeah.
So, se ha muerto Momo. So this se is a reflexive thing. Remember, with reflexives, you're gonna have this me, te, se, all that.
Yeah. Me, te, se, los, se.
Exactly. So cuánto, what is this cuánto? This is how much or how many.
Did you
And
felt?
this okay. But in English you wouldn't say how much I feel. No, it doesn't make sense, right? You would say, oh, how sorry I am. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is what it means. How sorry I am. Cuánto lo siento. So I'm sorry. In Spanish, you're gonna say something like lo siento.
Okay.
Literally, it means I feel it. I feel your pain. Yeah. I feel that. Lo siento. Yeah, so that means I'm sorry. Lo siento. We use this one all the time.
Yeah, because I have heard this a lot.
Now let's talk about querer, because querer is another of those words with multiple meanings.
So querer is generally want, right? Like.
But querer, you're gonna see what it means. So if I say te quiero mucho, for example,
I want it a lot, or
what do you think it means?
I like it a lot, or I love it a lot.
I love you a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, when we say I love you, we actually say I want you.
Yeah, right.
So querer means two things. It could be like I want or I love. Like in a romantic way, yeah? Not like, okay, so in Spanish there are two ways to say I love. You could say quiero, or you mean like romantic way, yeah? But if you mean like I love football, I love pizza, you're gonna say me encanta.
Me encanta, yeah.
So me encanta is another funny expression. So me encanta tu sonrisa, for example. I love your smile.
Okay.
So this means literally means your smile enchants me.
Okay.
It sounds more romantic, right? Your smile enchants me. So encantar is to enchant.
Yeah.
So yeah, te quiero is how we say I love you. Yes, you could also say te amo, but we usually say te quiero.
Amor, yeah, from the verb amor, kind of like, or amor. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna practice this one. So here you have to put the thing between brackets in the right order. So for example, you're gonna say me ves.
Okay.
You see me? Me ves?
Okay, maybe. Okay, so
no,
maybe.
No te veo bien. I don't see you well. No te veo bien.
Okay, so no te veo. Okay.
No.
Oh, I think.
Veo.
Okay.
Careful. E in Spanish is gonna be e.
Okay, veo.
Exactly. Because if you say bio, it's gonna be I. So E is I and E is E. Veo. Careful with this. Número dos.
I think we finished actually.
Don't worry.
Maybe I can try this. Yeah, so what I can do is maybe just try this and upload it.
Yeah, I sent you this anyway, so you can.
Yeah. But today was good actually for me because I think we went through the indirect object pronoun in pretty good detail. And I was just practicing a bit and I was quite confused, to be honest.